We have P.K. Goyal, Director Finance of IOC, on the phone line to discuss the big news which has just happened. Mr. Goyal, government has cleared 10% stake sale in your company. Of course, the proceeds of this issue will be going to the government. But what are the kind of valuations you think the issue is being brought under? Because 43 to 4,500 crore is what we are gathering for a 10% stake, and perhaps because of which the market has taken a lot of pressure on the stock and brought it down. Do you think these are fair valuations at which the stake sale is happening?
No, this Ministry of Petroleum also has mentioned that this is not the right time to get the good value for IOC. Because reason is that in the beginning of the year, in January, February, our share value was 320 to 350 rupees. Since then, because of the news of EPP, then the rupee depreciation and the higher under recovery because of the rupee depreciation has eroded the value of IOC shares. So Ministry has already mentioned that this is not the right value for IOC stake. But this is Government of India has to take a decision, and they have taken a decision, and IOC will definitely support this.
Sure, sir, but you are bringing the point out that if the under-recovery situation would have been, lower, if, of course, the rupee had not done what it has done in the last one quarter, and you would have hiked diesel prices consistently, the government would have fetched much higher valuation for IOC, because last 20-25 days, the valuation of your company has come down pretty sharply.
Yeah, this in the beginning of the year, means in February, in April, our under recovery on diesel was only 2 rupees 90 paisa. And since then, we are increasing 50 paisa per month also. So if that would have been the price, our under recovery would have been over by August, September. But due to rupees depreciation by roughly 6 rupees, it has impacted the under recovery, which was roughly 80,000 crores, as now in the range of 1,28,000 crores for the industry.
Mr. Goyal, I'm surprised, and in such a scenario, when the representative of the Department of Disinvestment, along with you, when you go out marketing your issue in the form of road shows, how will you convince the investors to apply for this particular paper? Because the times, as you are yourself pointing out, are not very conducive. Do you think the response will be good enough for this issue?
No, it's too early to say any comment on this. Definitely we'll support this issue, and definitely Government of India will take some decision about, and they are taking decision in respect of rupee depreciation. I hope that in near future the position will improve.
Tell us some of the promising areas for the company. We understand that you are already expanding. Of course, we know about your refining business, but the way the situation on your books, on your financials have been deteriorating because of the volatility in the rupee, investors generally would perhaps not be very enthused to apply, at these levels. Or do you think that because of the fall in stock price, a reasonable response can be garnered?
No, I just mentioned it's too early to say that today government has taken a decision, and when they are going to launch it, we have to see that window also. So I have no comment on this issue. We'll take in positive manner when Government of India will take a decision to launch the issue.
Right. Mr. Goyal, just revisit the numbers for us. After the fresh hike on diesel and petrol, which you have done yesterday, what is the current losses you are making on each litre of diesel and petrol sold? And also tell us about how the situation on kerosene and LPG is looking like right now.
So I mentioned that diesel under recovery as on today is 9 rupees 29 paisa. Yes.
Right. And sir, what about LPG and kerosene?
See, LPG is 412 rupees and SQ8 is 33 rupees 54 paisa. Yes.
All right, Mr. Goyal. Thanks a lot for joining us on the show today.